Okay, so I just did a video on this slide and then I went to play it and I don't know how I recorded it without sound. I don't know how that happened. I've never had that happen before. So I worked all of these in the video that I just did and I could share the video with you, but you just couldn't hear me. So it'd be pointless. So here's all so here you can see all of the work that I snipped whenever I did the video. So I'm just going to talk you through these problems. This is note card 116, direct variation, missing values. So you're told up here in the top right corner that all of these following ordered pairs, all of them represent a direct variation. They want you to find the missing values. So this is a compilation of, okay, we need to find the constant of variation. We need to find the equation. And then using the equation, we find the missing value. So this first one is, let's see, I'm going to use my calculator to color up. So this is the first one. And what we're going to need to do is find K. And so to find K, we need to have a complete set of information. This one, we don't know why. So I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use it here. So K from your very first note card that you did is y over x if it's a direct variation. And so we know K is 7/4. That does not reduce. We just leave it like that. You could write it as a decimal if you wanted. And then the equation is y equals kx, which is y equals 7/4 x. Now, what you do here is just substitution. You take the 12 and you put it in the x spot into the equation, and then you solve. So I did y equals 7/4 times 12. The 4 reduces with the 12. The 4 makes a 1. The 12 makes a 3. And you get y is 21 as your answer. So that's the first example for this note card. There's 4 of them. So you can do them all on one side of the note card or 2 on one side of the note card, 2 on the back, up to you. And this is the top right one that you'll see on this slide. And the complete information is right here, 624. So we need to find K. It's y over x, so 24 over 6. And we get K is 4. Your equation is y equals 4x. Now look, we need x, and we're given that y is negative 16. So we put negative 16 into this y spot. So negative 16 equals 4x. And then we want to solve for x. So we just divide both sides by 4, and we get x is negative 4. So that's the top right example. Now, the bottom example is a bunch of words. Okay, let me show you that real quick. Y is negative 18, x is 3, and it wants us to find x when y is 30. Okay, so our complete set of information is y equals negative 18 and x is 3. And we want x question mark when y is 30. So the same process, y equals k over x, negative 18 over 3 is negative 6, so that's k. Then your equation is y equals negative 6 times x. And then you take this information. We know y is 30, so we're going to put 30 right there. And then we solve for x by dividing both sides by negative 6. And we get that x is negative 5. The last example is y equals 10 when x is negative 4. Find y when x is 12. So we have our complete set of information right there. We want y when x is 12. So y equals k over x. 10 over negative 4. That reduces to 5 over negative 2, which I put the negative up top. So just negative 5 halves. And then y equals negative 5 halves x is your equation. Now we want y when x is 12. So in this 12 spot, we're going to put a 12. I'm sorry, in the x spot, we're going to put a 12. And then, so we have negative 5, y equals negative 5 halves times 12. The 2 becomes a 1, the 12 becomes a 6. We're reducing there, and we get y is negative 30. And I have all of that right here. It's small, but it's all here. So go ahead and finish up note card 116.